Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I am going to explain Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 3 Calculator. It is a core paper and calculator paper 058032 May June 2025. The duration of this paper is 1 hour 30 minutes. So let's see, we will solve it and understand each and every question. Question number 1. Write 3:45 p.m. using 24-hour clock. So 3:45 p.m. is given in 12-hour clock. So we need to convert it into 24-hour clock. p.m. you will always add 12 to the hour side. So it is 12 plus 3, which is 15, and the minute side is 45. So it will be 15:45. So the answer is 15:45. Question number 2. There is a square base pyramid given. The diagram shows a square base pyramid. Complete this statement. The pyramid has dash edges and dash vertices. So edges are those lines where two faces meet. So if I take the edges, it is like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, the last one, the backside one. So it is 8 edges. 4 plus 4, 8 edges. And dash vertices is the vertices are those points where all the edges meet. So it is the 4 down, the vertices which are at the bottom are 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more on the top, that is 5. So it is 5 vertices. Question number 3. Convert 3 meters into millimeters. Now meters to millimeters, directly if you know what is 1 meter into millimeters, you can directly multiply. Or if you know meters to centimeter and then centimeter to millimeter, you can do that also. So 3 meters will be 3 into 100, that is 300 centimeters. This is, we have converted meters into centimeters because 1 meter is 100 centimeters. Then 300 centimeters should be converted to millimeters. So I'll multiply 300 into 10, that is 3000 millimeters, because 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. So these are the basic conversions you remember. If you remember directly 1 meter is how many millimeters, so you can directly multiply with 1000. So the answer is 3000. Question number 4. Apples cost $1.20 per kilogram and one banana cost 35 cents. Work out the total cost in dollars of 3 kg apples and 7 bananas. So they have given the cost of 1 kg apples and 1 banana in cents. So I will multiply the cost of 1 kg apples with 3 kg, and I will add this amount to the number of bananas. 7 into 35 cents must be written in dollars, so I will write it as 0.735. Then directly add, multiply and add it. So 1.20 into 3 plus 7 into 0.35 is, oh I've taken, let me do once again, 1.20 into 3 into 3 plus 0.35 into 7. So $6.05. So this is the total amount for these items. So write down 6.05 in the answer column. Next they have asked in question B, work out the change from $20. So if the person has given $20 to the shopkeeper, what will be the change taken, given back to him? So just multiply, subtract 20 minus 6.05. We get the answer of the change, that is 13.95. So 13.95. This is the change he or she gets. Now question 5. A student scores 58 out of 80 in a test. Calculate their percentage score. The percentage calculation here, directly we have to take the score taken by score by 80, 58 by 80 multiplied by 100. We get the answer 72.5%. So 72.5. Question number 5 is done. Question number 6. Calculate 57% of 45. So 57 percentage of any number will be always divide that number by 100. I mean percentage by 100 because it is percent, and multiply that with 45. So you get the answer 57 by 100 into 45. 25.65. 25.65. This is the answer. Question 7. A train leaves station at 13:44. The train arrives at station B after 3 hours 30 minutes. Work out the time the train arrives at station B. So we need to find out the time the train arrives at station B. So we have to take this time, starting time 13:44, add 3 hours 30 minutes. Now if I first of all let me add the minute side, 44 minutes. So 44 plus 30 will be 74. So 74 is 60 minutes plus 14 minutes. So 16 minutes is 1 hour. So it is 1 hour 14 minutes. Then if I add 13 and 3, I get 16. So it is 16 plus 1 hour 14 minutes. So it is 16 plus 1, 17, 14. So the answer will be 17, 14. Question number A is done in 7. Question number B now. The distance between station A and station B is 210 kilometers. Calculate the average speed of the train in kilometers per hour. So we have to find out the speed. Speed is equal to distance by time. So distance given is here the 210 kilometers, and time taken is, we have already seen that it is 3 hours 30 minutes. So if I write that complete in hours, I will write it as 3.5 or 3.5. So 210 divided by 3.5, if I do, I get 60 kilometers per hour. This is the speed of the train. Question number 7 is done. Now question number 8. The exchange rate is $1 is equal to 0.923 euros. The rate is given to us dollars. $1 rate is given in euros. Calculate the difference between 750 euros and $846. Give your answer in euros corrected to 2 decimal places. Now, because they are asking the answer in euros, we have to convert the dollars into euros and then find the difference. So when $1 is given as 0.923, $846 will be 846 multiplied by 0.923. Multiply it in calculator. 846 into 0.923 is 780.858. 780.858 euros it is. Now we'll find out the difference. So now we got the 846 as 180, which is more than 750. So we'll take that first. From that I will subtract 750 euros. I will get, so let me take the answer here, minus 750. I will get 30.858. So I get 30.858. So if I'll what they have give your answer correct to two decimal places. So we will round it to two decimal places. So 86 euros. So the answer is 30.86 euros. Question number 9. Flo has a bag of counters. She picks a counter at random from the bag. The probability that she picks a green counter is 0.52. Question A. Work out the probability that she does not pick a green counter. So does not pick, we have to just subtract from 1 the given probability. So 1 minus 0.52 will be 1 minus 0.52 is 0.48. 0.48. This is the probability that she does not pick a green counter. This is the answer. Question B now. The bag contains three colors of counters: green, pink, and red. There are 3 times as many pink counters as red counters. Complete the table. So the table is given here. Color of the counter is given green, pink, and red. Probability of only green is given. Pink and red we need to fill here. And they also gave us the clue that there are three times as many pink counters as red counters. So let us take let the probability of pink and red counters be 3x and x respectively. Why did we take 3x and x? Because they said here that there are 3 times as many pink counters as red. So red is x, so pink will be 3x. So x and 3x we have taken. Now using the sum of probabilities as 1, 0.52 plus 3x plus x is equal to 1. This gives you 4x is equal to, bringing 0.152 on the right hand side, it gets subtracted, and we already know that 1 minus 0.52 is 0.42. We have done in the previous question, so it is 0.48, not 42, 448. Then taking the 4 onto the right hand side, we get 0.48 divided by 4, which is 0.12. So now we got the value of x here. Let me show you on calculator. 0.48 divided by 4 is 0.12. Now if I take 3x now, 3 into 0.12, 3 into 3 into 0.12 is 0.36. So just write for pink it is 0.36, and for red it is 0.12, because this was 3x and this was x. Question number B is done. Now question C. Flo picks one counter from the bag at random, records the color and replaces it in the bag. She does this 200 times. Calculate the expected number of times she picks the green counter. So when the frequency is given, we will just multiply the given probability of green, that is 0.52 multiplied by 200. We get the answer. So it is 200 into 0.52. It is 104 times you get the green color counter. 104. Question number 10. A, B, C are points on a circle, center O and diameter AC. A, B, C are the points on this circle. The center is given as O and AC is the diameter. Complete these statements giving geometrical reasons. We have to complete the statements here. Question A. The value of x is dash. This value, the value of this angle x is dash. It will be 65 degrees because base angles of an isosceles triangle are equal. Of an isosceles triangle are equal. because this is OA and OB are radius, so that definitely these two sides will be equal, so it is an isosceles triangle. So if this angle is 65, then definitely x also will be 65. So that's why we, using the isosceles triangle property, we have to write the answer here. Now question number B, angle ABC, yeah, angle ABC, angle ABC is what? This angle is equal to 90 degrees. So why it is 90 degrees? Because see, now this is diameter, so this is the angle in the semicircle. So because, write down the reason, angle in a semicircle equals to 90 degrees. Question B is done. Question C now. The value of y is equal to dash is dash, because now what is y? Y is this angle. Now you know this is 90, you know these two angles, and you know this in triangle, all the angles if you add you get 180 degrees. So when you do 65 plus 90 plus y, you get 90 degrees. 180 degrees. 180 degrees. Okay, so y you get, how will you get the y value? You subtract from 180 the sum of the two given angles. So just do that. 180 minus 65 plus 90, 25. So it is 25 degrees. So write down the answer 25, because sum of the angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. That's all. Question number 11. The scale drawing shows the position of hospital H. The scale is 1 centimeter represents 6 kilometers. This is the scale given. The scale is also given here. A school S is 33 kilometers from H on a bearing of 155 degrees. Mark the position of school S on the scale drawing. Now here we need a protractor and compass to complete this question answer. Okay, so I'm not going to show you here. I will put the link in the description. You can go through for the video of this answer. Question number 12. Kim and Tom ask some students if they prefer chemistry, biology, or physics. Kim draws the bars for biology and physics on a bar chart. So this is the bar chart given. Only biology and physics is drawn. Chemistry is not drawn. Then Tom draws the sector for chemistry on a pie chart. So Tom is showing the uh, chemistry, the data of chemistry using a pie chart. So it is drawn here. Pie chart is drawn. So this is the two. These are the information given for question number 12. Now the questions are: use the information from both diagrams to complete the bar chart, the pie chart. So we have to complete the bar chart in the given question and the pie chart. So let me go to the question again. Yeah, we have to complete the bar chart here. To complete the bar chart, now when you see the data here, biology and physics, the bars are drawn, and chemistry, the angle is given. So first we will find out the total of biology and physics. How many students are there? So biology, it is 8 students, not 8, 9 students. The bar is up to 9, and 7 is physics. So number of students who prefer biology and physics will be 9 plus 7, 16. This is the total number of students except chemistry. So now if I take the angle, if I take the remaining angle using the pie chart, so the remaining angle is 360 minus 120, 360 minus 120, which is 240. So this 16 is representing 240 degrees. So using this 240 degrees and 16 number, let me find out the total number. So 16, 16 by total, which we don't know, into 240 into 360 is 240. Let me show you once again. Total, the number of students who prefer biology and physics is 16 together, and there we don't know the total number of students, so let me put one box. Multiplied by 360 is 240. Now when you bring this onto the right hand side, or else let me take it as x instead of box, empty box, let me take it as x, total number of students as x. So now 16 into 360, x if I take to the right hand side, I will get 240 into x. So 16 into 360 is equal to 240 into x. So x will be 16 into 360 by 240. Do this in calculator. 16 into 360 by 240 is 24. So x is 24. Now taking this, find out number of students who prefer chemistry. So 24 minus 16 will be the students who prefer chemistry. So 24 minus 16 is how much? Minus 16. Sorry. 24 minus 16 is equal to 8. So 8 students prefer chemistry. So using this 8, we can complete the bar chart. So just draw a bar. This is done. Now we need to complete the pie chart. So for pie chart, we need to find out the angle for biology and angle for physics separately. Find out that and then use your protractor to draw the pie chart. So for biology, there are number of students are 9 out of 24. So how will you find the angle? 9 by 24 into 360. You will get. And then for biology, you will do how many students there are? 7. 7 by 24 into 360. You get the angle. Find out. 9 by 24 into 360. 135 degrees. 135. And 7 by 24. Just change the number here. 105. So just take your protractor, keep it in such a way, align the zero like this, and check the angle 135. So maybe it will be somewhat like this. Okay, and write the answer. Let me draw it neatly. So your line will be somewhat like this. So this angle will be 135, which is biology, and this will be 105, which is physics. So our bar chart and pie chart is done. Now question number B in the same question. Give one advantage of reading results from bar chart compared to the pie chart. So the results in bar chart will be having frequencies, and that will be easy to know the result, I mean the data, than in pie chart. So you write the advantages in in bar charts. We can get the exact frequencies. Question number 13. A linear sequence has a first term of 2 and a fourth term of 20. The term to term rule for this sequence is add k. Work out the value of E, F and K. So here the question is given as the sequence which is given is linear sequence, and the term to term rule is adding k to each term, you get the next term. So the first term is 2, then second term will be 2 plus k, which is E. Then third term will be 2 plus 2 times k, because 2 plus k is the E. Then if you add k to it, you get F. Then the third term is 2 plus k, again add k. So this is third term, and one more k is added, you get the fourth term, that is 20. You using this will find out the value of k. 2 plus k plus k will be 3k, which is 20. Keeping 3k onto the left hand side, bring 2 onto the right hand side, which gets subtracted. Then 3k will be equal to 18. This gives you k as 18 by 3, which is 6. So we got the value of k first. Then using the value of k, we'll find out the value of E and F. So E is equal to 2 plus k. So E will be equal to 2 plus 6, which is 8. So we got the value of E also. Then F value is 2 plus 2k. So this gives you F is equal to 2 plus 2 into 6, that is 2 plus 12 is 14. So the answer is 14. Question number B. These are the first four terms of another sequence, 9, 7, 5, 3. Find the nth term. So now there is another sequence, and this sequence, if you see, 9 minus 2 is 7, 7 minus 2 is 5, 5 minus 2 is 3. So it is also a linear sequence. And finding the nth term of any linear sequence, you should know the value of A and the common difference D. So D will be equal to second term minus first term, which will be minus 2, and A is the first term, which is 9. Then the nth term formula is A plus n minus 1 into D. Using that, find out 9 plus n minus 1 into minus 2. This will give you 9 plus minus 2n plus 2. So this is 9 minus 2n plus 2. So 9 plus 2 we can add here, so it will be 11 minus 2n. So the nth term is 11 minus 2n. Question number 13 is done. Now question number 14. A, P is equal to 6A plus 5B. Find the value of B when P is 25 and A is equal to 3. So just substitute in the given equation. P is given as 25, A is given as 3, so 6 into 3, then add 5B, then simplify it, minus is equal to 18 plus 5B. Keeping 5B onto the left hand side, I can flip the equation and write, bring 18 onto the left hand side. Okay, let me first write the equation flipped here. So 18 plus 5B I'll bring to the left hand side and 25 to the right. Then Keeping 5b onto the left hand side, bring 18 to the right hand side, which will be minus 18. Then keep 5b onto the left hand side, and 25 minus 18 is 7. 7 by 5, 5 will be divided. So what is 7 by 5? Write the value of that. 7 divided by 5 is 1.4. So 1.4 is the value of b. Question number A is done. Question B now. Make T the subject of the formula W is equal to KT plus Y. So here write the equation first. Flip the equation. Now keeping KT, bring Y onto the right hand side, it become minus Y. Now keeping T is the subject we need to make. So T is equal to, bring K onto the right hand side. Because it is multiplying, it gets divided. So the answer is W minus Y by K. Question number 15. The equation of a line y is equal to minus 5x plus 7. Question A. Write down the gradient of this line. So for gradient, you should always know the general form of straight line equation. Y is equal to mx plus c. M is the gradient and c is the y-intercept. So m, in place of m there is minus 5 here. So the gradient of the line will be minus 5. Next B, question B, find the coordinates of the point where this line crosses the y-axis. Now the line crossing at y-axis is the y-intercept. And whenever something crosses y-axis, the x coordinate will be 0. So the y coordinate is 7 here. 0 and 7. So 0, 7. Next, question number 16. Sam spends $187 on electricity and gas. The ratio electricity is to gas is 8 is to 3. Work out how much Sam spends on electricity. So the ratio is given to us. The electricity is to gas is 8 is to 3. So 8 is the portion of electricity, 8 by the total of the ratios you have to take in denominator and multiply this with the total amount he spent on both. So you get 8 by 11 into 187. Find out. 8 by 11 into 187. 136. Okay. So 136 he spends on electricity. Dollars. So 136 is the answer. Question number B. Jay spends $180 on electricity and 150 on gas. Write down the ratio of electricity to gas in its simplest form. Okay, whenever ratio is asked of two given amounts, 180 by 150, write it as fraction, simplify them, you get the ratio in simplest form. 3 times 6, 3 times 5, we cannot further simplify here. 6 by 5, so the ratio is 6 is to 5. Question number B is done in 16. Question number C now. Cat spends money on electricity. Cat spends money on electricity and gas in the ratio electricity is to gas, E is to G. Write down the expression in terms of E and G for the fraction she spends on gas. So now we have to find the fraction for the spent money spent on gas. So for money, anyway, you have got the alphabet for ratio here, E is to G. So G is for gas. That will be taken in the numerator, and the total means E plus G in the denominator. So this will be the expression of fraction for the money she spent on gas. So this will be the answer. Question number 17. Rick invests $6,000 for 5 years at a rate of 9% per year compound interest. Calculate total interest earned during the 5 years. So the question is asking to find the interest amount. So for that we have to first take the amount earned in 5 years, that will be A is equal to 6000 principal into 1 plus 9 by 100 whole raised to 5. And from this amount we need to subtract the principal amount, you will get the amount of interest earned. So find out the amount first using the calculator. 6000 into 1 plus 9 by 100, oh sorry, 100 whole raised to 5. 9231.7437294. So write down 9231.7437294. From this you'll find out the interest. So subtract 9231.7437294 minus 6000. So subtract minus 6000, 3231, 3231.743. So I'll round it to one decimal place, so 7 will be the answer. 3231.7. Question number 17 is done. Question number 18 now. A factory produces brass at a rate of 172 kilograms per hour. Question A is asking convert this rate into grams per second. So converting the kilogram into gram, you'll multiply by 1000, and converting hours into seconds, you'll multiply by 3600. So first let me do 172 into 1000, I'm converting into grams, and per 1 hour, so 1 hour is multiplied with 3600 because 16 to 60, 3600. Cancel out the zeros, you will have in numerators 1720 by 36, in denominator 1720 by 36. 36 is 47.777. So you can 47.78 if I round to, it is grams per second. So this is the rate in grams per second. Question B. The rate is increased to 176 kilograms per hour. Calculate the percentage increase. So percentage increase, to find out how much it has increased, the rate 176 minus 172, that will take in numerator and take the original amount, original rate in the numerator denominator, and that must be multiplied with 100 because it is percentage asked here. Okay, so first find out, anyway we'll first subtract here 4 by 172 into 100. Do this, you'll get the answer in the calculator. So 4 by 100, 172 multiplied by 100, we get 2.325. So 2.335 if I round to two decimal places. So 2.33 is the percentage increase here. Question number 19. Write 0.00000000347 in standard form. Okay, so here the point will be shifted from here to after 3. So how many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 digits. So when it is shifting 8 digits right, your power of 10 should be minus 8. So and your decimal will be after 3, 4, 7 as it is into 10 raised to minus 8. This is the standard form for the given question. Question number A is done. Then B now. Calculate 3 into 10 raised to 4 into 5 into 10 raised to 6 and give your answer in standard form. Okay, so when the take the 10 as 10 bases and power together and add the powers, and take the remaining other two numbers and multiply them. So I'll write that separately: 3 into 5 into 10 raised to 4 into 10 raised to 6. So 3 into 5 will be 15, and 10 raised to 4 into 10 raised to 6 will be 10 raised to 4 plus 6. You get 15 into 10 raised to 10. Now, because we need the answer in standard form, we will have to put point in 15. That means the decimal has shift to left. So one more 10 gets added here, and then your answer will be 1.5 into 10 raised to 11, because this is 110 and plus 10, 1 plus 10 will be 11. So the answer is 1.5 into 10 raised to 11. Question number 20. Solve x plus 3 is equal to 3. So whenever solve is asked, you will find the value for the variable. When x plus 3 is 3, bringing the 3 onto the right hand side, keeping x on the left hand side, 3 is plus. When it comes to the right, it becomes negative, minus. So 3 minus 3 is how much? 0. So the answer is 0. Next, B, 5y by 3 is equal to 8. So here the denominator is 3, will bring it to the right hand side, it gets multiplied. So 5y is equal to 8 into 3. Y will be left onto left hand side and bring 5 onto the right hand side. You sorry, 8 into 3 by 5. 8 into 3 by 5. So that will be 24 by 5. What is the value for 24 by 5? Find out. 24 divided by 5, 4.8. So that is 4.8. Y is 4.8. Question number 21. Simplify w raised to 3 whole raised to 10. So using the rule, a raised to m whole raised to n will be a raised to m into n. So use that rule. 4 raised to 3 whole raised to 10 will be w raised to 3 into 10. So 3 into 10 is 30. So the answer is w raised to 30. Question number B. T raised to 6 v raised to 7 into t raised to 3 v raised to minus 2. Now here also you will use the same basis rule. A raised to m into a raised to n will be a raised to m plus n. Using this rule, you take t together, t raised to 6 into t raised to 3 into v raised to 7 into v raised to minus 2. Using the same basis, same and exponents are added rule, you get t raised to 6 plus into t raised to 3 will be t raised to 6 plus 3 into v raised to 7 plus minus 2. So t raised to 6 is 6 plus 3 is t raised to 9, and v raised to 7 plus of minus 2 will be 7 minus 2, that is 5. V raised to 5. So t raised to 9, v raised to 5 is the answer. Question number 22. In this question, all lengths are in centimeters. There is a triangle given with expressions as their sides. The diagram shows a right angled triangle. So it is a right angled triangle. Question A. Write down an expression in terms of x for the perimeter of triangle. Give your answer in its simplest form. So perimeter of triangle means you'll have to add all the sides of the triangle. So perimeter is equal to 2x plus minus 5, sorry, 2x minus 5 plus 2x plus 2 plus 4x minus 9. Taking all the x terms, if I add 2 plus 2 plus 4, I get 8x. And minus 5 plus 2 minus 9 is minus 12. So 8x minus 12 will be the expression for the perimeter. So 8x minus 12. Question number A is done. Question number B. The perimeter of the triangle is 40 centimeters. Work out the value of x. So now we got already the expression for the perimeter. So 8x minus 12 is equal to 40. They already gave us the value of the perimeter. Using the transposing method, like if you have to bring 12 onto the right hand side, it becomes plus 12. So 8x is equal to 40 plus 12, 52. X is equal to 52 divided by 8. Do that, you get the value of x. 52 divided by 8 is 6.5. So this is 6.5 is the value of x. Question number B is done. Question C. Work out the area of the triangle. So area of the triangle is half into base into height. So area is equal to half into base is given to us as 2x plus 2 and height is 2x minus 5. So 2x plus 2 into 2x minus 5. So half into, we got the value of x here. So just take that into, substitute here. You can directly put this in the calculator. Half into 2 into 6.5 plus 2, close the bracket, then open the bracket, 2 into 6.5 minus 5, close the bracket, 60. So this is the answer, 60 centimeter square. This is the answer. Question number 23. A sphere has radius 8 centimeter, a cone has radius 8 centimeter and height h. The sphere and the cone have same volume. Work out the height of the cone, h of the cone. So we just check the formula in the formula sheet. Volume of the sphere and volume of the cone. So sphere, the volume formula is 4 by 3 pi r cube and cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. So use them and equate them and substitute the value of r. 4 by 3 into pi into r is 8 cube is equal to 1 by 3 into pi into 8 square into h. Cancel out the same terms on the both sides. Pi also gets cancelled and 8 square also gets cancelled with 1 8 left on the left hand side. So 4 into 8 is equal to h on the right hand side. So h is 32. 32 centimeters is the height of the cone. Question number 24. The diagram shows right angled triangles. This is the diagram. This is one triangle. This is another triangle. Calculate the value of d. This value we need to find out in d meters. So for finding d, we should know this side BD. So to get this side BD, we will take the hypotenuse, square root of hypotenuse square minus this side, given side, perpendicular side. And to get D, if we take tan 52, this is opposite side by adjacent side. So if I know BD, I can find out D by doing adjacent side into tan 52. Okay, so adjacent side I got by doing square root of 14.7 square minus 10.8 square. So directly if I write the answer, D is equal to square root of 14.7 square minus 10.8 square, that will be multiplied with tan 52. So directly you can put this in the calculator. 14.7 square minus 10.8 square into tan 52. 12.764 is 12.76 if I round it to two decimal places meters. This is the answer for D. So 12.76 meters is already given. This is the last question, students. Okay, it's a 5 marks question, so let me write all the steps here so that you will not lose the marks for this. Okay, first of all, let me write um, finding out in triangle ABD, BD is equal to square root of 14.7 square minus 10.8 square. This is BD. So don't calculate it, keep it as it is. Then in triangle BDC, angle 52 is given. So tan 52 is equal to opposite side by, that is BC by BD, adjacent side. So BC by BD is what? D by BD we already got as square root of 14.7 square minus 10.8 square. Taking this, then D will be cross multiplication, tan 52 into square root of 14.7 square minus 10.8 square. After doing this in calculator, you'll get 12.764. Round it to two decimal places. So 12.76 meters will be the answer for D. So this is the answer. That's all, students. This is the last question. Thanks for watching till end. If you have any doubts, please comment. Do subscribe to my channel if you feel that subscribing is worth. You can suggest me anything if you like, if you wish to that I can explain something more elaborately, you can suggest me. Or if you have some other methods for any particular question, you can also do comment about that. Thanks for watching till end once again. Thank you. Bye bye.